Yeah, good morning, everyone. So we saw yesterday US CPI inflation coming out, and that do came out marginally higher than what market was expecting. The US CPI inflation came in at 0.3% month on month against expectation of 0.2%, and also on year basis, the inflation moved up by 3.4% versus expectation of 3.2%. So though the inflation figure was higher, but we do not saw any negative reactions on market or even saw some positive tick on dollar index, which moved up or which depreciated by around five, 5 basis points, and even the US bond yield came off from over 4% to 3.97%. So, though the CPI inflation came a bit higher, but market was a bit more worried, and post the uh, CPI inflations, the one of the concern got out of the way, and market has not taken that as a negative. Still, the expectations for the March rate cut are at around 70%. Chances of rate cut in March is 70%, and that is supporting the market. Today, even the Asian market are showing some marginal positive signs. Few markets are negative, but most of the markets are positive, though marginally, except Japan, which is doing extremely well. And futures of the US markets are more of a flattish. So, quite possible we may see some positive signal in the Indian market as well. Now, I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open on a positive note, and we're likely to see some pullback rally likely to be continued in the coming today's trading session. As of now, we are just keeping a watch that Nifty is facing a very strong resistance at around 21,780, 21,800 level is acting as a crucial resistance levels. Any move above that level, we expect a positive momentum to be carried forward towards 21,840 to 21,900 levels on the higher side. Whereas the support is placed at around 21,580, below that level, 21,500 levels can be seen. The view is positive on the Nifty as long as it sustains the support of 21,500 levels. Uh, we will request the clients to hold your long positions by maintaining the trailing stop losses. Coming towards the bank Nifty for today intraday purpose, 47,820, 48,060 are the two resistance level we need to keep eye on it. Whereas the support is placed at around 47,340, 47,100 levels. Coming towards the Fin Nifty, 21,430, 21,540 are the two resistance level we need to watch out. Whereas the support is placed at around 21,230, 21,130 levels. Coming towards the stock specific, high tech really looked good on the technical front. Yesterday, we have already initiated a buy call. We believe that the stock has a potential to reach up to 160 levels. Currently, stock is trading at 147, 148 levels. One can take a long positions by maintaining a stop loss of 140 for immediate target of 160. Second buy call I would like to initiate on the SAMI. This particular counter also looks very good on the technical front. We have covered this particular counter on the monthly as well as on the yearly chart. As of now, we have initiated some trading call on this particular stock. We are looking for an immediate target of 210. One can go for long by maintaining a stop loss of 182. That's it from my end. I request Amit to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Aaron. So on your derivatives front, as there is not much of a change from the data perspective, the data seems to be on the range bound front, which is from last 2 to 3 days of trading session. As we are seeing that the range has been continuously maintained from 21,500 to 21,900 to 22,000 markers. So once if Nifty goes below 21,500 to 50 level, then only short need to be created, or else the same view will be sustained for coming 1 to 2 days of trading session till the range is not getting broken out. The important thing which we have seen from last 2 to 3 days is India VIX. India VIX came down sharply from 15 level to 12.7 level again giving a stability to the market. Once if India VIX again goes above 15 mark, then again we will see the volatility to be increasing on the increasing front. But India VIX is continuously again coming down, so this is a positive sign for the market. Overall data seems to be on the positive note. Once if in today's trading session, if Nifty spot manages to give closing about 21,700 level, then this will be a better weekly closing for the above opening range towards the 21,900 to 22,000 mark in the first week of in the first half of next week. So hold the long positions. The data seems to be on the positive front. As per on the stock and sectoral spaces, we expect the counter which looks positive in today's trading session will be on the Motherson Sumi looks positive, while another counter that looks positive is from the HDFC, AMC, Torrent Pharma, and MGL. In these three counter, we have seen that the fresh long positions has been created, while on the negative front, PVR, Inox, Cipla, and ZIL. These three counter looks negative in today's trading session. So that's it from better front. Thank you.
Good morning. Tata Power has signed a MOU with Gujarat government to develop 10,000 megawatt of renewable energy projects worth a total investment of 70,000 crores. So this news is positive. HG Infra has won a project worth 716 crores from Central Railways to build a railway line on EPC basis. So this is also positive. And on the result side, HDFC AMC result is marginally above expectation. AUM grew by 5% quarter on quarter against industry growth of 4.7. Equity AUM grew by 10.7% sequentially against industry growth of 9%. So market share has inched up by just a few basis points, maybe a couple of basis points in both the segments, overall AUM as well as equity AUM. Revenue grew by 4% sequentially, and EBITDA growth was at 6% sequentially and marginally above expectation. We are positive on the company and expect the stock to do well in coming months. 5paisa Capital result has declined. Revenue increased by just 3% sequentially, whereas we have seen that from the monthly updates of other companies that market has grown at a faster rate. Also, EBITDA has declined 9% sequentially owing to increase in other expenses. We prefer Angel One in the broking space, and one can, for the time being, avoid 5paisa Capital. Thank you.
Good morning. Infosys has posted in line with expectation set of numbers for the quarters, where TCV came in at $3,241 million. CC revenue growth QOQ came at negative 1.1% versus expectation of a similar number. EBIT margin came at 20.2%. The company has revised the guidance for FY24 revenue to 1.5 to 2% in CC terms and compressed the upper end of the guidance from 2.5%. Operating margin has remained unchanged to 20 to 22%. Outlook is neutral. TCS has posted above expectation set of numbers for the quarter, with CCQ year-on-year revenue growth coming in at 1.7% and EBIT margin at 25%. With strong deal win, momentum is diversified across market and is providing visibility into long term. Management aspires to have margin of 26 to 28%, supported by higher revenue pricing and cost optimization. Outlook is long term positive. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So today, gold and silver prices are expected to open gap up, and one should buy on dips. Gold one can buy around 100 to 62,000 and maintain a stop loss of 61,800. On upside again, 62,500, 700 is the level where one should take profits. In silver also, we are expecting a gap up opening, and one should wait for a dip and buy around 71,800 to 72,000. And upside, we are expecting 73,000 to 73,500. So buying with a stop loss of 71,200 is recommended. In copper also, if prices are sustaining 717, then one should buy with a stop loss of 713. On upside, 725.28 is the target we are eyeing for. Zinc also, we have seen prices are supportive at 222. So as long as it is holding above these levels, we expect prices to test 226 to 28 levels on upside. So buying in zinc is also recommended. In crude oil also, we are expecting a gap up opening, and one should wait for a dip and buy around 6100 and maintain a stop loss of 600, sorry, 6000. And on upside, we are eyeing for 6250, 6300 on upside. So buying on dips is recommended, as well as natural gas. One should wait for a dip at 260 and buy with a stop loss of 245. On upside, 280, 285 is the target we are eyeing for. So all in all, buy on dip market for the day. That's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD we are expecting sideways momentum. So for intraday purpose, one can initiate short positions if we get any uh, bounce around 83.12 to 83.14 levels with a stop loss of 83.20 for the target of 83.04 and 83.92 levels. And on the lower side, one can initiate a long positions in the range of 83.03 to 83 levels with a stop loss of 82.95 for the target of 83.06. In Euro INR, one can initiate a long positions on the CMP levels 91.30 to 91.24 levels with a stop loss of 91 for the target of 91.50 and 91.66 levels. In GBP INR, one can initiate a long positions if he gets some profit booking around 106.09 levels with a stop loss of 105.77 for the target of 106.40 levels. Thank you.